Let's talk about this. So, Congressman, this is your favorite show to appear on. We know that. You've said that repeatedly. So we're thrilled to have you back. So it's just the three of us talking here. How do you not know if Hunter's not going to show up today? You're going to be in the room in an hour and a half.
Well, not necessarily. It's primarily the legal folks that are in these closed door meetings. So yeah, it'll be a kind of a select bunch, and it'll be a very tight deal when they do this. And the questioning will be more on the legal end of it, not the political. These things almost get to the mundane. Where were you then? What were you doing? What were you doing? And along those lines. And I'd just like to say, why were you getting $30 million? Did you pay taxes? And why was your father included in any of this?
Yeah, there's a lot of questions to be asked, but you said you believe if he shows up, he just pleads the fifth. Your personal beliefs right now, you have about an hour and a half before he is supposed to be in there. Do you think he shows up? Just, do you think he comes?
I don't.
Wow.
Really?
How long does contempt charges take? Something like that. Would we have charges by the end of the day? Or the end of the week?
We should, but he's going to say he can't because of the well-timed other
California indictment.
That he can't. He's in the middle of another criminal trial, obviously.
Play this out for me.
Yeah.
Let's say he does show up today. I think the narrative is that Abby Lowell, a very good attorney, that's Hunter's attorney, would advise his client to plead the fifth today. That would make some sense. Hunter is kind of a loose cannon. I think that's fair. We've seen the pictures on the laptop. We know his history. What if today he decides to talk? Are you prepared for that? We had James Comer on Monday. He said they've got more than 800 questions lined up for Hunter Biden. That's a lot of questions. What if he actually does start answering them?
Yeah, I think his arrogance is what's gotten him in trouble all along on this thing, and his father's too, by saying that they weren't in business together, they weren't in business with the Communist Chinese. I mean, just on down the line, things that were easily proven with bank records, which we have. And so, yeah, I think his hand's in the cookie jar, obviously, and it's just up to the American public. But the really frustrating thing about this whole thing is, regardless, I mean, if we show him on the grassy knoll, in Dallas,
back to Kennedy,
the Justice Department's not going to do anything because they're corrupted. They are completely corrupted and compromised. They will not look at this issue at all. Can you imagine if any American citizen had $30 million flowing through their bank accounts, and the banks even said, we got to get loose of these folks. This is not legit. I mean, in the emails, they were basically saying that you've got insiders telling us that in sworn testimony of what was going on with all this, the influence peddling, and the average citizen would be in handcuffs right now because it's the president's son. They just won't even look at it.
Yeah, and Democrats would say that Hunter's dealings and the president's dealings have nothing to do with each other. But as we know, the House pushing for a vote today to formally authorize the impeachment inquiry. Do you think that this goes through?
I do. I think it was down to about 3 votes yesterday, but I think those folks have 30 million reasons to vote for it. I think that and this is not the impeachment. This is just going forward with it. This is following a legal process. This is not some kind of gang rule thing, which they did to Trump. This is an actual a case being made to the American public, and it will be made in public and not in some skiff somewhere, which is what the one with Trump was, and where deals were
right.
cut.
But Congressman, you know as well as I do that never once in our country's history have we gone to formal impeachment inquiry and then not filed articles of impeachment. So if you do this today, and it looks like it's going to happen, going to be close, no Democrats are going to vote in favor of this, but if it does happen, that means in all likelihood, at some point early in the new year, we see articles of impeachment voted on in the House.
Yes, I think so. I mean, I've been privileged to see a lot of things that maybe a lot of other folks haven't, and it's pretty apparent to me the influence peddling that's going on. I just think the case has to be made that it affects this presidency. It's not retroactive to when he was vice president. That's going to be where the real legal folks have to split hairs. So, but we're up to that point now where we've seen it. Every time you turn over a rock, something new. And it was, like I said, it was every 2 months, it was every 2 weeks, it was every 2 days. Now it seems like it's every day something new comes out with this bunch.